Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today we're going to have a look around this 2014 Peugeot 208 THP GTI. It's a 3-door, 1.6 litre petrol engine in black. Let's have a look around. First thing to note, of course, are these very striking front headlights you've got there on the left, and right there on the right as well. And you can see they're in great nick all the way around, no scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. Same goes down here for our fog lights. Beautifully surrounded by that chrome trim. Absolutely love that on the right. And our matching set there on the left too. Now, they're bookending our gorgeous Peugeot 208 front grille. Look at all that chrome. I even love the little red lip that they put under there. Again, all set against this beautiful black. And you've got yourself a great looking motor vehicle. But it's not all about the way it looks. There's a lot more to the car than that, and I'm hoping I can show you around this vehicle and let you have a good sense of what we have to offer with the car. You see we've got a great windscreen there. No scratches or scuffs, chips, anything of the sort. Same goes for our bonnet, in a lovely condition. As you can see, we've got our beautiful green tick there. We'll explain that a bit more as we go on through the video. Look up and down the side of the vehicle. You can see we've got beautiful straight lines all up and down the vehicle, and we also have this gorgeous chrome wing mirror with a service indicator there as well. I also love the little chrome touches here, that little strip down the bottom of the window, and you can see we got the tinted glass there in the rear and a beautiful GTI badge at the very end to complete the look. Have a look over there at the top of the roof. Again, beautiful in black with a fully erect antenna right there. Coming around, and we're just going to want to have a look at the bodywork as well, because we really want to have a look at this car in all of its glory, inspect everything we can, just be on the same page. And I'm coming down here to the alloys because in terms of being on the same page, we really want you to come on down here and view the car and not see any surprises. That's why we're having a look around today. I mean, you can see we've got a little blemish right there just on the wheel arch. I mean, it doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, or performs, but we're all about transparency here at Emerald. So if I see it, you'll see it, and we're going to have a talk about it. We're on the same page right here. We don't own a lemon stand. Having a look at this alloy, you can see again it comes in chrome with that beautiful grey touch just around the edge. But I'm pointing out the alloy because obviously as a used vehicle, this will have miles on the clock. Now, you shouldn't be afraid of the number. What you should be thinking about really is how that number has been accrued. Has the vehicle been ragged around, mistreated, put through its paces unnecessarily? Because that's not really the kind of used vehicle that we would want to sell you. What we want is one that's been handled sensibly by its past owners. It's been loved, it's been maintained, it's been serviced, and it's just at this part of its life where it's time to move on to a new adventure. Now, the way you can see that most easily is on the alloys. The alloys, they wear all that story, they wear the history on their face, and as you can see, the alloy is in great nick. However, we are seeing pretty consistent blemishing all around that edge right there, which is a wonderful sign for a vehicle of this age and with this many miles on the clock. It means that the miles have been accrued very sensibly. The car is still in great condition. You would expect blemishing around the alloys, and to get them to get blemishing of this kind at this stage in life, very, very great sign there. So I just wanted to point that out to you. Let's follow the bodywork all along. As you can see, it's a 3-door vehicle. You see we've got tinted glass right here in the rear, just above our gorgeous tail lights. I mean, have a look at those bad boys on the left there and the right, and you can see they match our front headlights perfectly because they're fully intact and they just work an absolute dream. They're a phenomenal pair, I must say. Phenomenal pair in the back. Got our 208 chrome badge, our Peugeot chrome badge, and our little Peugeot right there too, with our GTI badge there. Everything in chrome. All the badges are in great nick and still very well maintained. You can see we've got our parking sensors around here in the rear, and got this lovely chrome strip underneath leading to our dual chrome exhaust right there as well. God, the condition of this vehicle, everything is still in such good nick. But around the back, so what you want to do is open up that boot and check it out for yourself. And as you can see in here, We've got great interior lighting. For the size of the vehicle, you actually do get quite a lot of space, you know. You wouldn't have a trouble fitting a workshop in this realistically, you know, unless you're like me and you love to go a bit over the top on the milk. But yeah, a lot of good space in here. And if you need a bit more space, maybe you're helping somebody move, maybe you're going on a family holiday, you got to fit that extra suitcase in of your, because you know your missus is always going to pack those extra bunch of shoes. You got to fit it in where you can push the rear seats down. You got that 60-40 split. Push them down, not going to have a problem. Take advantage of having a little bit more space. Nice to have that option, I'd say, especially in a 3-door vehicle. I mean, coming on down this side again, you're seeing our beautiful GTI badge attached to the chrome strip. I love chrome strips on vehicles, and I think it really just pops on this vehicle. Tinted glass again. Let's come on down. We're going to keep looking all over this bodywork, because honestly, when it comes to vehicles, you can never check them too much. Never. Having a look at our third alloy here. Again, this one's really nice. You could probably hang this one up over the mantle. But you do have the very smallest of blemishes just right there. So we're just pointing that out to you, sensible owners, and we're on the same page. Now let's follow this beautiful straight line all the way down to our final alloy. Driver's front side, it's always going to be the worst. And if this is the worst, you are in for a treat, because that is a very good sign. We're getting the blemishing just there. You can see it there in white. But again, just means very, very sensible past owners. I'm very happy with that. That is very, very reassuring, I must say. Now we're having a look over the bonnet. Just want to point out, you got this very, very small little mark here. There we go. No surprises right there. Right, let's have a look. Let's open up our beautiful gloss black door right there, and let's have a look inside, because this GTI has got a lot to love on the inside. First and foremost, on the back seat. Whew, have a look at that. Doesn't that just take your breath away? I mean, that is great condition all the way around. Got your leather seats, part leather I should say, which is the best kind, because you get all the style and luxury of leather, but without absolutely burning yourself to hell in the summer. It's very breathable. Pretty decent amount of legroom, I must say, for a 3-door. I'd say it's your standard amount of space. Very, very safe. Not a stitch nor seam out of place. I love the little touches of red. Just breaks it up a bit. You don't want that same old boring black look. Sporty, comfortable. What more could you want? Well, you could want these GTI styled seats. Oh my god, look at these things. Look at them. You got full control as well on the side there. But look at them. All this red stitching. Again, the part leather as well. So, it's going to be very comfortable. But look how stylish these things are. I feel like I could strap in and go to Mars in these. Absolutely stunning. I can't wait to sit in them. But before that, let's turn to the door. And you can see we've got this beautiful carbon strip there. I love the fading between the black and the red. Absolutely gorgeous. Got your electric front window controls. Got our wing mirror controls there as well. Our speaker system built in. And a beautiful big door pocket there. Right next to our Peugeot step up. Now I tell you what, let's step up into the vehicle and have a looky-loo what we've got inside. And what we've got inside is a wonderful condition. I mean, just have a look around. I love all that red stitching. Not a stitch nor seam out of place, and you even have this gloss black finish. Just pointing out little things there. Wow, 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 wow. Really, really good condition. Lot of leg room as well. I am very impressed. Very impressed. I'm not seeing any marks or anything around here. Very good sign, that is. Coming to a steering wheel here, you can see it's a flat bottom steering wheel with your GTI in chrome, and I love the red against the chrome there. Really, really effective. I really like that. Got our steering wheel controls built in right there and there as well. Obviously for your Bluetooth and all manner of such. I think if you just peer under there, you can see we have our cruise control right there. Tell you what we'll do. We'll shut the door. Oh wow, I mean, just look at that as well. You got your leather stitching. Not a stitch nor seam out of place with any of this. Really happy with that. Let me get the key out and let's turn it in. Wowie wee. Wowsy wowsy. Let's have a look what we got now. You go in straight away on our center console here. You see it's set against the beautiful gloss black. And we got all manner of things that we can play with here. It's just loading up. I love the red strip underneath there. It's sort of the fade between the black and the red. Just looks brilliant. Really just adds that little pop of color that you're looking for. Okay. Let's resume navigation. As you can see, it's a touchscreen. And you can see that it comes with satellite navigation as well. It also comes with traffic updates as well. Let's just go straight into menu. Okay, come on. Let's go straight into menu. All right, tell you what, I'll just turn the car on. No half measures here. There we go. Right, so you can see our sat navigation is on. Oh, you're hearing all that noise down there. That is our dual zone climate control. You can see I've set it both to high as well, but what you also do have as well is your front and rear windscreen demisting as well. And of course you can control the blast, you can control the temperature right there. That's pretty good. And you can circulate it there as well, and that's just under your central locking right there. Everything you need temperature wise, it's all there, and it's set above, just above our charging point and our AUX input and USB input right there. And you can also see our little cheeky locking wheel nut hidden just under there. But let's come back up here, let's click on menu, let's see if there are any traffic updates to see. No. Huh. Well, that's rare. I'm glad we were filming that. That's very rare to not have any traffic updates, especially this way of the IKEA. But tell you what we'll do. Sorry, I'm getting a bit confused with myself. Let's click on media, and you can see we have radio, music, and photo. Now let's go straight into radio, because this vehicle does come... Oh, sorry, I've knocked the indicator. There we go. As you can see, this vehicle comes with DAB, AM, FM radio, and you can even access it with USB, Bluetooth, and AUX input there. I've always loved a good DAB. I've always loved a good DAB. And you can see it's all on there as well. Wonderful. You can even look for channels, you can update things, you can put things in memory, mess with your audio settings as well. You've got it all here, and you can switch back and forth to whatever you so desire when you need to. Same goes for music. You can plug in your phone, a music player, anything you want via USB or AUX input, and you've got it all there so to hand. And down here you got your Bluetooth devices, and you can connect your telephone via Bluetooth and use it throughout the car. Really nice features you got down there. Coming on down here, you got your 6-speed gearbox, absolutely gorgeous, plated in chrome, so again just feels lovely to touch, and in weather like this, it's so cold, I love touching it. Got your manual parking brake right there, coated in leather, with your little chrome topper right there, nice and easy to handle, and a couple of cup holders hidden away there very sneakily. Now let's go on to our our instruments and take a look for ourselves. You can see there are 60,482 miles on the clock in this vehicle, and I also love that you've got this red strip all the way around the instruments as well. That's a really lovely little feature they put in there as well. I love the fact that they're just dotting the red throughout. So let's round it up comfortably and say there are 61,000 miles on the clock, and you see the condition of the vehicle. If you came down and drove it, you would see for yourself that it's got more than enough life left to live in the vehicle. And of course, we throw in this Bad Emoji air freshener as well. All your interior lighting is, fully operational here as well. The condition of the interior, not a stitch nor seam out of place. The condition of the seats, they seem hardly satin or used. With the age of the vehicle, the thing is, it may seem like a big number, but realistically, it's a fairly middling number. And in this case, the car itself just has so much more life to give and does not drive like it's got that many miles on the clock, I promise you. Thing is, you don't need to trust me. You just need to come on down and see it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what I think you want to hear. I'm simply going to tell you what I think and what I see with this vehicle. So we're just going to wrap up by opening up, and we're going to have ourselves a looky loo at the engine in this Peugeot 208. So let's come on round. Let's open it up. It's much easier to do with two hands, I do say, but here we go. And here's our Peugeot THP 200 engine in all of its glory. Now, I want to point the engine out to you first and foremost because, one, it's a great engine. The car drives really nicely. We've taken it out for a test drive. You know, it's a comfortable car. It's stylish. What can you really say about a Peugeot 208? You know, you buy it, you drive it. It drives nicely, it handles well. And this one in particular handles rather well for the number of miles on, especially because it's undergone a 128-point Emerald inspection. And that's just not, we pull it into the garage, kick the tyre, check that it rolls. No, no, no. That is not good enough for us. Maybe it's good enough for our competitors, but not us. We're the UK Independent Dealership of the Year, and we take that responsibility very, very seriously. We're not just representing the area. Black Country Boys proud. We're representing the entire motor trade industry with the standards that we set. We're a family-run dealership, and that doesn't just mean that we treat our family and we treat our staff and our customers like family, but it means that we treat our stock. It has to be the standards that we'd set for a family member. Would I be comfortable letting my mom, my nan, my aunt, my son, would I be comfortable letting any of them drive around in this Peugeot 208? Well, that's why we do the Emerald 128-point inspection. It takes away all those doubts and makes sure that when we do sell a car or have someone over to come test drive a car, that they're test driving a car that has been checked to absolute hell. Everything is good to go. It's the safest this car is going to be at this point in its life. It's absolutely incredible. Big shout out to our team who undergo that very intense check all the time, but they've done it. And here we go. To the victor go the spoils. Have a look at all that. So there we go. That is our Emerald 128-point check spoken about with this Peugeot 208 GTI in black. It's a gorgeous little motor on the outside and the inside. It's stylish, it's comfortable, it handles well. What more could you possibly want? Well, if there is anything that you'd like to know, please don't hesitate to get in contact with either me or my colleagues. You could have a lovely chat with Nico over here. He's just admiring his handiwork. Great job on the car, Nico. It looks great.
Thank you.
But you could always get in touch with me or any of my colleagues here, and we'll happily tell you anything you need to know to feel more safe, secure, informed, and most importantly, empowered when starting your car buying journey with Emerald. We love having the chat. We love making friends. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Happy to chat about anything you'd like. Maybe you just want to have a call. I get lonely on Sundays, so it'd be nice to have a chat, make some friends, and talk about wonderful stock just like this. Thank you very much for listening to me ramble on for 17 minutes. But if you'd like to see me ramble on for a couple of hours, come on down and let's have a look at the car together in person. How about that? Thank you very much. Stay safe.